Hey, I just wanted to record like a video, sort of a review, but not a review, of the NaviFly GPS, well not GPS, but Android touchscreen unit for their Mercedes, was it W221 slash 2, was it C216 chassis. Pretty much it's going to be your S class and your CL class. Pretty much this is the screen. It's a touch screen, and just to show you like the knob you can only use the knob. This is the factory setting right now, the OEM, and you can only use the knob to navigate. As you can see, there we go, using the knob. So things still work, you still click. See, I can click. Alright, there's the mono option. Footwell temperature, you can click and adjust that. I put it back to 0. I like my airflow kind of diffused so it doesn't all blow in your face. Yeah, but to use this unit, you have to make sure your audio is set to aux at all times, because it pretty much taps into the auxiliary. But you get all your functions, your factory nav. As a bonus, you get to keep your factory Bluetooth, which is pretty cool. And for me, it comes in handy because I actually have 2 phones. So what I've done, this phone, the Galaxy is on the Android side of things, and my LG is on the factory side of things. And with the NaviFly, I give it credit. It really taps into the factory harness where you don't have to run any cables to your glove box. Let me open my glove box. And this is the busted factory iPod cable I think everybody has in their car. It's there. As you see, no wires. Yeah, and there's my factory RCA jacks. Right there. They're not used. And you can still use them with the factory screen. I actually tested it out, and it actually works pretty good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the screen is like cut, and let me go to video. Yeah, it's cut like that, but yeah, and it's designed to be cut like that. You can change the settings, but it looks kind of wonky, so I just suggest leaving this right here. More cleaner. The only thing I do not know how to change this kilometers to miles per hour, but it's redundant, or changes to something else. That's the only thing I do not know how to do. I would try to figure it out, but I'd rather have something else there. I don't know what, a compass maybe, but yeah. Okay, but it's enough of this. To get out of it, I think you can hit the, nope. Let me change the audio back. Yes, the audio, yes, the buttons work down here at the bottom. Just be careful when you press them. I haven't even programmed it. It's just what it is out the box. So the back button works, the radio, tele, nav, all the button work. All of it works. So get to the Android screen, just touch. Then voila. I set the theme. It has several theme settings. I might go through it, might not, but you can set the theme of this to this. I use the MBUX face, and then with that, with this, I think, yeah, you gotta touch the bottom here. Yeah, you can set colors and themes or whatnot. Just left it alone, you know, no need. But here we go. Music, you can use several music devices, well, music things. You can install stuff from the Play Store. Oh yeah, this is how you get back to the original car information. Just hit the icon right here. This is kind of useless, but so dashboard is okay. But only thing I've done with it is just make sure it shows miles per hour. That's about it. But it's kind of useless. Let me just hit the back button to get out of there. Alright. See here, apps. Alright, yeah, you have your Android apps, and you have your Apple. This is your Apple CarPlay and Google, not Google, Android Auto. Both are wireless in this, which is pretty cool. It actually, as you leave it on, you use whatever thing you were using last, it will pop up, and for me, it automatically goes into to Android Auto, which is pretty nice. See here, yeah, there's aux inputs for this unit. Of course, there's nothing plugged in, but you can have like aux straight to the screen, which is pretty kick-ass. Yeah, there's video cables in the back. You'll have to run them, but I chose obviously not to, because I can just put in a memory card or something if I need to do that, which I doubt I will. Okay. Let's see, navigation. You get your Google navigation, and I put Waze, but I rarely use it just because I'm about to use the CarPlay. Let me show you what the CarPlay looks like. Alright, there's CarPlay, and as you see, wireless, one phone there, yeah, no wires. And actually I have the wired for it, but here's the wire right here, and I put my USBs right there just in case I want to update the system or something like that. I almost wanted to run to my my little glove box, but it's cooled, so I didn't want to lose any functionality there, or any function by putting wires in there. So I put it right here for now. I might put it in the glove box, not sure, but I can deal with it right here just because I just tuck it in, and most of the time I'll take out the cable when it gets in my way. So, but yeah, you get all your functions. Use scroll wheel to do as you please, and then you can also use the touch screen to scroll. So hit the customize. Yeah, gotta lock the phone. Gotta love it. Yeah, but pretty much it's pretty kick-ass. Open. Cancel. Yeah, that's the AC. It comes up every once in a while. Alright, hit the reverse button to cancel. I'll do some. I think Google Voice works. I'm not sure if it works with the steering wheel. We can try together. Let's see here. What's the command? Open power amp.
No destination has been entered. Cancel.
Okay, so this is still with the factory thing. Okay, you hold it. It's set. I gotta go in the settings. Let me show you. Cancel.
Cancel.
Let me go in the factory settings real quick. Okay. Alright. Settings. Alright. Factory is where you can do the settings for the screen. And for the NaviFly units, 1314 is the password for this. Okay. And you see kind of the functionalities and stuff. Yeah, this is where you enable the last mode or whatever. That's what I did. Yeah, pretty much. It's where you change your units. Let's see here. It's vehicle functions. Make sure to change it to 2 doors because this is a 2-door car. I have a CL. Alright. There we go. Voice key. I'll figure this out later. I'm just showing you guys. Showing you guys a little bit of the interface. It's like the selection. Yeah, see, this is where you can change the car display. Have it to where as a half screen. And then you can select that, but it looks kind of wonky. So I'll leave that alone. This I haven't even messed with, but it's probably supposed to be on 3.0, but it doesn't make a difference. Mic gain, yeah, you need to adjust this because it was on 0, but your microphone's right there and it sounds like you're really far. Let's see if I can shine some light up in there. There you go. Focus. There's your microphone in one of these holes. So you need to adjust the mic gain up some. That's what I had to do. See here. Alright. Yeah, this just adjusts the reverse camera. I just left it alone. This is where you change the UI. You can, I did MBUX 2021. Alright, this is where pretty much you can restart and when you change some options. Boot logo, of course. Get your boot logos. Of course, I selected the Mercedes-Benz just because, and that's pretty much it for your factory settings. Then of course you have the Android settings. I think everybody's familiar with this, so I'm not gonna go into detail. But this one I have the got the one with the Snapdragon. Yeah, as you can see, like scrolling through, no lag. And it has Android 11. And I got the one with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. I'm not gonna use any of it. I just got that one because I knew, just being kind of in tune with these units and IT, like it'll never freeze up or anything like that. And I have not had this thing to freeze up yet. And I tried to get it to freeze up. It just doesn't do it. Yeah, time set with the car, so you don't never have to worry about that. System info. There you we go. You see the storage information. Yeah. That's about it. And I know I had some questions. Let me put the car in reverse. Reverse camera works. It goes directly to it no matter what, and even when you start the car and this thing isn't completely booted, it still goes straight into reverse. There we go. Yeah. And for the buttons on the side, here you go. There you go. And it mimics exactly, I don't have my factory buttons with me, they're inside the house, but exactly what the factory buttons are, it appears on the screen. My advice is not to mess with the brightness button because it's kind of wonky to adjust the brightness. I ended up getting it right, but it gets kind of wonky with that button. But the other buttons, like the park sensors turning off works, the ESP works, and the suspension button works. And it matches my factory buttons. Yeah, pretty much you can't add any extra options. So if you wanted to add ABC Sport or something like that, it's not gonna happen. So it's whatever's programmed to your car actually comes up on this screen. So, but that's just it for those buttons. So, yeah. To install it, it was pretty straightforward. You know how to take apart the CL or the S class. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty much plug and play, literally. My only advice for the CLs, you'll see it once all this is taken apart, but past is behind where this vent is, to route the wires up. Like there's a little cavity you can use on this side, and it goes and comes out on this side of the screen. So that's my advice for routing wires up. Is a whole lot easier. Like going through this side is kind of a pain. So I chose the easy route and everything works out. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of anything else. Pretty much that's it. I think the only demerits I can give the screen right now is the point of it kicks you off of Wi-Fi when you're using CarPlay. That's the negative. So if I wanted to use the hotspot, for instance, I have to get off of CarPlay to do so. And sometimes you want to use use this feature for some reason. Like, yeah, I think it would come in handy sometimes, but it is what it is. Like, there's ways around it, but it's pretty much well integrated. It modernizes the car a bit. It gives it that two-screenish look the newer cars have, but it doesn't look all out of place. Like, that's the thing I wanted. I didn't want it to look too out of place. So it works, and I'm going to keep it in here permanently. I think Android Auto and Apple CarPlay is probably the best thing in the world, because honestly, it's a lot easier to work with it. Like, you just get your stuff and go. Like, it's nothing spectacularly important, and the only thing you have to do to get the wireless CarPlay to work with this is to sync it up with Bluetooth, and pretty much you just add it. Let me see here. Oh, is it in here? Yes. And this screen right here, the music, just set it up. Just set your Bluetooth up with this, and you're fine. I think it's settings or something. Nope. Is it this screen or I don't know? It's one of these screens. Yeah, it's one of these screens where you just set up. I think it's. Hold on. Oop. I forgot where it is. Forgot where it is. But you'll find it. You'll find it. It ain't too hard. No matter of fact. Nope. I think this is what I did. Yep. Okay. I just hit the booth. I just hold the Bluetooth button and it comes up with this. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So yeah, my Galaxy is connected to it, and that's how I got to it. I'm sorry, I did this all in one sitting. And oh yeah, installation time of this, I know I'm going back and forth. Installation time for me, and I just watched a couple of YouTube videos to make sure I get it right, especially with taking this thing off. It only took me an hour, and that's because I was trying to figure out how to route the wires and all that. But the two tools you need for this is a plastic pry tool and a T20 screwdriver. That's all I used. I use a plastic pry tool to pry these out and pry this part out and this part and this part. Yeah, this whole thing is a stretch thing, and then I got the vents up here, just pry those out. So, and then down here is tricky. There's a piece where you gotta pop forward, like bend down forward to release it, and then it comes out. So, but other than that, that's pretty much it. With the trying to think what else. Yes. I had one person ask me about this what you call it, about playing movies. You can either have the movies on the USB card, or if you want to go old school, you can actually, for my MacBook, I have a Blue Player ROM drive. You just really want to play the old movies, and you can actually play it to the screen. I'm not gonna play anything on the screen. I don't want this video taken down due to copyright and all that good stuff. But yeah, an external Blu-ray drive or DVD drive, whichever poison you want to pick, just plug it directly into this. It'll boot up and it'll actually play through the video player, and the video player will recognize it and it'll play, and it'll show full screen, and it's actually pretty cool. It tells you not to watch it when you're driving. You'll see it. There's a matter of fact, hold on. All right, let me go to exit. Okay, this is a sample. I'll play a sample. I don't think this. Okay. But to get the effect, Nice. Okay. Not sure there's one on here. Nah, and I wouldn't want to play it anyways, but it actually played through that app right there, and it just pretty much picked it up, which is pretty cool. You can download other apps too to pick it up. So me personally, I'll probably use another app, but that's just me. But I know this is a crappy review. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not a presenter, but I think I did my best, but my best is probably trash. But yeah, just bear with me. But I'm just trying to get y'all this experience of what I get. I rate this thing an 8 out of 10. The sound quality is a bit actually fat. Add like 5 stars on top of factory, because it's using the factory system. It's just piggybacking into the aux connection. So it's pretty good. So you have a lot more adjustability with the sound going through the Android side of things. So combine that with the Harman Kardon and stuff, and you're pretty good. So I got the Logic 7 stuff cut on, and it sounds really good. So you have to take my word on the sound. Again, I don't want this video taken down, but yeah, I think that's about it. If there's any questions you have, just put something in the comments and I'll answer it. Yeah, give me time. I'm not on here every day. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I just wanted to put this out here because I don't think anybody has kind of done anything like this in English anyways. That's easy to understand. But yeah, pretty much I recommend the NaviFly one. There's some quirks, but the setup is pretty much simple. Like, it's plug and play, no hassles, no nothing. So you're not going to have to go in your glove box. As I said, you're not having to do any of that. You're just dealing with the front of the car, just right here, and that's it. So I recommend watching the videos on how to take these stuff apart. I think iPod Out, they have a good video showing how to take the stuff apart. I know for the S-Class version of this, you got to take out this whole this vents, there's like a wood trim that goes across the dash. You got to take the whole thing out in order to remove this, and you have to remove that to get room to remove the radio. Well, yeah, the radio with the CD slots and all that stuff. So, and that's about it. With the CL, we're lucky. All we do is just pop off this vent, and then there's one screw that holds it in, and then we just, shimmy it on out and just press on down at the bottom, and this whole thing just comes out, and you just set it to the side. And honestly, it came in handy because I left the car running and the AC blowing, because yeah, it was hot when I did it. But okay, that's about it. Just wanted to show you guys this. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I'm gonna say it because I'm gonna have somebody comment, say it. Yes, this will fit the S-Class. It's the same thing. The dash the same. The plus the same. Everything's the same. It's not gonna make a difference. Honestly, anybody can install this. It's not hard. Only hard thing really is taking off the dash panel on the S-Class sedans. That's it. Everything else, it can be figured out. It's common sense. This plug and play wiring. Like, if you can't think, then then don't do it. That's pretty much what it is. But hopefully this helps. It probably didn't help as much as possible because I didn't include in the installation video, but it's literally plug and play. So I gave some pointers of what you need to do when you install the unit, and the main thing is to adjust the microphone gain and the and change if you're in the country where they use miles per hour like I am in the US, just go on the factory menu and just set it to imperial units instead of metric. So those are the things you need to do, and that's about it. Yeah. So can't think of anything else. But if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up and stuff. Yeah, I think the only steering wheel control I gotta figure out is this, because it'd be nice to use there's a Google Voice and the Google Assistant or whatever, and Siri for the iPhone with this button right here. But you know, beggars can't be choosers on that. But I'll try and see if I can find something. If I can, I'll just make an additional video just showing how it is, because I think there's supposed to be a way the way you can program the buttons, but I did not see it. But I don't know. But all the buttons work volume, and these buttons correspond, so it's okay. Alrighty, I'm out.